Is it loud?
Amnesia, a machine for pigs. um. Oh.
Yeah, game. I do not really have a gamepad.
In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint.
What came from the hat lubricated us. It crushed the evil under its tread and liberated us all. The floated heat of jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there is something alive there. Rat. Damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out in the world. Even the Lawdon will not quell its endless hunger. I hear children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these?
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like having a terrible frame rate.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to jump up here? Because... Okay. It's too dark. We're already stuck. Cannot... Okay, there was a door which we couldn't see.
Daddy, find
Still too dark.
us. Papa, this way.
Holy shit. Is it possible to lower? I mean, advanced options. What? This is super low settings even. Oh no. Oh no. I can see why people dislike this. Oh. Let's go to the attic then.
There's a bad man coming.
Yes, you are to be punished. Come here to Papa Dappa. Papa Dappa is gonna do everything just fine for you. Oh yeah, out, come on.
We're hiding, Daddy.
Yes, and Papa Dappa is gonna come. Children, Papa Dappa is here. I said come out. Oh, someone nice. Someone bad is it? Are they gonna chase? No, really. Oh, okay, there we go. I couldn't see the stairs down.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martin bills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the Ministry sent me. That they have...
What kind of concerns, though? Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I hear that thing in school, you know, in animes and so on, but I don't understand why this game does it. Is it used anywhere else as well? Boom, 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 boom.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Okay, so we are the pineapple. Papa Dappa becomes oh. Oh, Papa Dappa is having a good watch over you children.
This dawning epoch, this age of reason, an empire grown fat, ripe for the bleeding.
Truly a machine for pigs. Right here, Slaughter. We are, after all, the butcher. In Lily's honor, a banquet. Lily Beth and Lily Mandus interred here on 26th September 1890. The angels weep you to the glory, your teeth sold for the dollars of the poor. Come here, I have some teeth to sell. Here you have a doll. Whoopee. I bet. Oh, the beast, I welcome you with open arms.
This way, Papa. Come and see.
Okay, my darling. Oh, someone is mad. Okay. There. You're remembering, aren't you? What a folly that you've done for your empire. I've never played this game before, by the way. So, we cannot leave. Oh, what's that, a phone?
Mandus, do you know me?
Oh, so we're Mandus now.
Who are you? Where are my children?
Oh, they're dead, of course.
Trapped, Mandus, far below us. The machine is fouled. It is breached. It is flooded. The bulkheads are down. The children are engaged. If you help me, I can help you release them. Restore the power, Mandus. Drain the flooding and restart the great engines.
How?
Okay.
Where should I go? Hello?
Deep down.
Hello?
And the machine is roaring. We're supposed to go through here, aren't we? From one building to the other. Hey. Truly fit behold for a pig. Yeah. Is this the right way for us? No. Is that a machine? Okay. So this is the right way for us to take. Oh, roaring machine. Let's face our nightmare. Ah, German indeed. We're still in here though. That's a shame. So, can we leave? No.
I must say, my dear man, you look awful.
Yes, I seem to have picked up something rather nasty in Mexico.
I do understand what you've been through. A lesser man
We're not gonna read that.
would have crumbled. Yet you have made all of this. Your great factory, your charities. It is a wonder for one man alone.
It will all be made clear, Professor. But first, a drink.
Ah! Oh, blood even. Hey, weren't we in here? No. Just a similar place. I wonder if there are any enemies in this game. I wonder if you can die in this. Okay. I'm not sure if there's anything else we should do in there. Oh, okay, that was it. Ah, so there are enemies in this game. So, are we gonna try to run into an enemy for the fun of it? Not entirely sure where we should go now, actually. Let's try to go upstairs and follow that demon. We did something that seemed to affect the electricity. Oh boy. Did we run past a trigger or something? Let's try to run here and see if it happens. Oh? I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do. There's no red thread. I am not talking about red herring, by the way. Going up feels like backtracking, though. I mean, like, going to a place where we shouldn't be in. But since we've been everywhere else, let's try this and see if we can, like, trigger something. Absolutely nothing. So whatever we are supposed to do, we're supposed to do down here. Here we go. Okay. Soon we will fight something. Maybe not fight, but evade. So, and for the trick as well, but darling, however did you get a trophy? From the trophy room? The guest room is... Do you dream? Okay, Grand Hall. Okay, so we kind of found those places, a bit by accident, but those notebooks told everything. Not entirely sure where we should go now. Is the door open here? No, it's still closed. Game is probably going to be longer than 4 hours. Oh!
Hands are bleeding, raw. I scrub and scrub, but the smell will not lift. How can I hold my children with these hands now? How can I kiss them goodnight with lips that have issued such instruction?
Nothing. You're saying there's absolute nothing in this. Looks like it. Okay then. Wonder where though. Where could we? Could be in the next way. Oh. Wasn't locked here before. There we go.
I am off to market. I will cry all the way home. I will have none. I will have none at all.
This does not look like the market. Poopy. This guy is quite delirious.
He's coming. Come on, Daddy. It's this way.
Yes, follow them. They will show you the right way.
Come and see, Papa. We found an egg. A stone egg.
PG. Hey, new level. We're progressing. Against? Oh.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the flood waters.
Ah.
Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Can we truly trust this? But we are Mandus, apparently. Okay, so we need to find one. Need a fuse. This game is quite dark for you guys. Let's see here if I can add some gamma correction. A bit better. A bit too bright for you. There we go. Now you guys see pretty much what I see. Yeah. Not entirely, but pretty accurate. You guys can see a bit further than what I can do.
Bandaged feet and eyes, small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machinery.
Oh. Oh, I wonder what that lady's crying about. Probably her kids. Ah, okay. Well, let's see, where to now? Here? This looks about right. Man, those are some pretty scary sounds, though. I felt that pretty well in my stomach. Aren't we supposed to go that way? Oh, this way. Ah. Oh, okay. Closed door. Hey, what's up, cheese? Amnesia, machine for Swedes. You bet, man. This is totally a perfect representation of the Swedish government. As of yet. A true machine for pigs. So how are you doing today, cheese, this awesome day?
Von der Reichenbach rights of the Odic Force, will that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul? They are both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading birth through the pucent innards, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here in our temples of steel I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage. Immense, immersed in a solution of the Brandenburg compound upon open his eyes and cry, "Oh, where are my legs? Where is my body? We're breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily. It is too late for you, but I promise you this. I will save your children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction."
Good, going good, but the daughter won't sleep, so she keeps calling me. Well played. Then you should show her this game, and she surely will be sleeping gently. Sorry. Oh, was that actually an enemy? I'm not sure whether there is if there are enemies in this game like the previous Amnesia, but the sounds are pretty convincing, I must say. Is this game scary? I'm not sure yet, but the sound effects are pretty damn good. Like we're quite in the beginning. How about Gentleman Tap? How about you, Gentleman Tap? How's it going? Oh, we're doing awesome. We are doing great. Great as always.
I told you he'd come.
Here we go. As you can see, this game certainly makes us feel so much more sane.
Oh, children, come to Papa Dappa. I'll be gentle. As you see, I'm completely sane, yes.
Oh.
Let's go to the machine for pigs, gentlemen and ladies.
Are there any other things? Oh, okay, good. What? There we go. Okay. Interesting machine.
So let the sound effects begin. Voila.
Oh, nothing? Ah. Chapter complete.
The color detector news. From the window, he could almost see to the docks, where they were still pulling hair out of the gratings. God knows what it is about, says the paperboy. The talk is of murder.
Oh, let's talk about this dapper fella.
Such visions to share with thee. If my jaw be unshackled, and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean like this, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Crust from his thighs. Nothing in here. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it is simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. Talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We're digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, our architect tells me there's a great iron ball. It is the egg of the world. Oh. That is a dramatic way to call it. Oh, that's where we talked with him. Hope I'm not going in the wrong direction. Oh, but we are. That's where we started. Ball of Steel, Duke Nukem lose one. Yeah, you know, Duke Nukem is god of. Okay, here we go. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of laudanum derivative in feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. And we have actually found that intelligent placement of the gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further soothe the product. We found the Buzzy particularly effective in this regard. Okay, so these pigs are probably humans, I wager. So, for our glorious empire, we turned our citizens into lively stock. A true fitting machine for pigs. Oh, best of all, did we turn them into pigs? Truck fueling station. Warning, fueling pumps, volatile chemicals are in use. Okay, fair protection. Are we going to meet a butcher in here? Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired, one might also boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all four, rotting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys, gutters, running freely with careless spill of their conjoinings, the air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies stroken with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seeds over passerbys. And yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters while they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. Hey. Here we go. How in blazes are we supposed to meet the standard schedules if even the basic equipment we're provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. Can't be turning that crank handle all day. Wow. Okay, so we're not gonna have to carry a barrel and do all of that stuff.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Okay. Chemical transportation danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Okay, so we're gonna use this spark for something, I wager. But where can we find that thing so we can store... Oh wait, was that a gas tank though? That thing? Metal box? Maybe it is. So if there are enemies in the game, then we should face one here and now. There we go. I'm not entirely sure if you can run out of time in that place. But that was definitely something. Oh, you're not supposed to do it over here? So what are we supposed to do with this now? What the fuck are we supposed to do with this? Oh, we're heading back inside here. I have no idea what we are supposed to do with this. I know that we can cause an explosion, but where? Oh. Well, we're supposed to climb out with this then. So that does limit everything down quite a bit. So where to cause the explosion and where do we light it? Oh, okay. We were supposed to put it in... Oh, okay. What now then? Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, we did that only so that we could move it. Okay, we were not.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
That looks fits like many things. We were not supposed to walk this way. Ah, here we go. Livestock and Bibles. Pickle G, blue china eyes. My love comes to me in the fairest disguise. We skips and we totters, I seize her hind trotters and enter porcelain thighs. Oh, beautiful indeed. I've come, Lord, for I've sinned. I became the god of everything. We need a candle, I wager. Interesting. Okay, we have our objective. That's one hell of an awesome organ track. Oh, thank you. Oh. That's awesome. Going dark into the abyss. I can see anything.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts? I doubt I will ever found, yet I leave you this, scrawled in malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below. My fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloom, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is. Finally my turn to make the dark journey into the interior.
Okay, I can't see anything. Oh my god, come on! Can we take this light or something? Do I have some sort of candle? Gosh, because this is too dark. Oh, we're walking. Do I need to make this even more brighter in gamma? Holy shit, now I can see them. Okay, I can't even see it. Okay, looks like here's the path. Well, I can't see shit, so... Are we supposed to have a lantern or something? Because we don't have a lantern. I'm actually gonna Google this a bit fast. Is there a lantern? Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Is there a lantern? The lantern is one of the most important games on one's collection. Yet it can also alert gatherers and man-pigs of your position. The lantern returns, although it has most notably it now runs on electricity. I haven't found. After finding the lantern in the attic or Amanda's office, in the first chapter, it can be used in infinitely. We have missed the lantern. You're supposed to have a lantern in this part of the game. First enemy in the game. Although we can't really see them. That's... Where is it? Looks like it's here. Okay. How the heck could we have missed the lantern? Maybe it was so dark that we couldn't see it. I think that's it. So we will most likely finish this game without the lantern. Yeah, well. Are we back here? No, this is a different place.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Amanda's company. Oh man.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, They make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can restore paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
It's a control room. Stop! Are your furnaces fuel? Looks like it. No entry to other business when machinery is at rest. We need to make that thing burn, don't we? Yes, and we need more of these. 3 of them, I wager. I hope this is enough. Can we make these burn as well? There we go. Good. 3. Need some more. Oh, so 2 were enough. Once 3-5 is done, but not one in here. This seems to be enough. Nice. Good, good. We got everything up and running. There we go. Ah. Where does this big thing kill us if it's here? I can see him. So I wonder, where are we supposed to go? Forward? Yep. I don't know how AI works in this game, so we will kind of see here what happens. Am I dead? Looks like it. Where the fuck are we? What? Oh, okay. Down here. So man has truly become pigs. Oh, so we are over there and we need to get down there. Okay. Great. Ah, well, whatever. Compound X storage, danger, no naked flames. Okay. Nice. And down we go. In a nest of eggs.
It is cradled in his sweating hands. It sucks the fever loose from his body. He dreams of birds far above in the jungle canopy, a jaguar coughing at the dawn.
This game is definitely disturbing though. Great Scott! Oh!
Quickly, Mandus, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
In order to facilitate assimilations of tissue groups, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part of Brandenburg fusion vitae to 1 part of organ monodisperal fluid is sufficient. Even make quantities highly corrosive. Okay. Ah. Do we need to corrode the lock? Okay. I see. Looks like a chasing scene is gonna be here. Took a delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in the teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls to check their teeth. We give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line. Livestock, dull brown eyes or filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas, I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper through their dreams. They are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engine to make my own blood flow again. Oh boy. Yeah, he pretty much cultivated people into pigs. Truly fitting a machine, pigs.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Don't give a damn what it contains, just set it down carefully and leave me be!
What a rude person. This is where we came from. How the fuck am I gonna get past it?
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
The pig is gonna come out from there, definitely. Yeah, we don't want to turn it to pig, so we probably shouldn't assume. Kids. More experiments with compound eggs. Took the dog and injected with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of compound eggs and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial returns was induced, however damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps, yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Oh boy. Poor dog. Interesting. We did walk through a door, but... nice portal effect. I think that was where we went, a holding pen.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole. Fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement, my lungs are in my vomit, I pass class, drink, filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it, I did do that. Because of the changes they ripple in me, my teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. Cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my grey gums with fingers, but the nails are weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It will help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. Passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Oh, there it is. Go. Hey, we are not in the same place anymore. Or are we? Yeah, we better run here. Hey, I did run. There we go. Oh fuck, am I turning into a beast now? So, what are we supposed to do with this? This was highly corrosive, so... let's use it on the log. There we go. There we go. All right.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
New level. This leaking world. Bottle of gin was empty. Sleep seemed impossible above the skyline of London. Could only see the temple rising into the smog. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired and scraped, ready for gambroling and evisceration. For this we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excessive high pressure vetting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes. It just... okay. Okay, so that's what we are gonna do.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Oh man. Oh, that's that thing. I remember that one from Amnesia. Boy. Several of the older phones have reached the containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chelm and I am no Elio. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and heated, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder as other planes fly from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world and other back. Oh boy. Oh, if we are already down here, that means we are quite close to the end. We? Does that mean he's a pig? I think that means he's one of those pigs. I don't think there's any point going there as of yet. Okay, but let's drain the other one. We need to go this way. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Linear. Good. This means these pigs are going to be in the way. Among other things.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
And I said, look, my darlings, can you see it? And they said, yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about the intertwining stucco serpents that thrive about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead. And here where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping the happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps they were tragedy. Perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Ah. Now it's gonna be a pleasure to deal with those.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Oh, we probably don't need to deal with them. Good. Here we go. Now we are on the lowest level, it seems. We're very close to core. Oh boy, the smell in this place must be horrible. Stench! Oh man, this is quite far down. Oh no, we're not entirely down yet. Oh boy. From thigh to spine, a skin of shroud, a stump of the blade. Old Lily is fly blown, old Lily is dead, and dreams of the jungle will flood through her head and light up her head. Yeah.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mann. You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the
I
world
said you'd
up.
come.
Yes. Have I come to the slaughter though? Or have we come to salvation? Or have we come for redemption of our past
I
sins?
trickled to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Yeah, set the pigs free. I think this is where we are supposed to go. Good. That sound was everything we need. We are in the right place. Stop and sure all wheels are in place for the correct operations of pumps. Cool. Ah. Oh, we took it wrong. Those invisible enemies are not so fun to deal with, I can assure you. Not so sure if this is the right way. Ah, it probably is. Or maybe not. Oh. That was trolley. Oh. Oh-ho. Got the gears properly. One is missing. There we go. No, we're not supposed to be down there. Okay. We're gonna fall into the water again, are we? Yeah, but where to now? Cannot walk that way. That way leads nowhere. There is a continuating path somewhere here. Oh wait, it was what? What? It's not done? It's definitely done. Boiler. We need to go to the boiler. Is this the boiler though? Didn't seem like it. Oh well. Just making sure. Maybe we're supposed to set that place on fire. Oh, okay. Oh, now we can stand on here without... okay, it lowered. Okay, I see it now. There we go. Oh man, the final place of that.
Children dancing. He obsessively scans the newspaper and periodicals for new inventions. They're the architecture to evaluate us all, he proclaims. Edwin and Enoch just play on unaware.
Non-authorized person to enter the facility by order of the manager.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on crafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
Oh boy.
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Down they go. Kinda looks like this should be the end of the game. Mayhaps. This is the machine we have created. Very steampunk style.
Oh dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
Oh, you don't remember your own creation?
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you.
Oh,
my eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn, all to save them.
Yeah, let's go up in the attic then. Oh, we can't. Interesting. Okay then. Let's try to go here and see what we've... Control room.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition. Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
On air. That's... let's go down here and see if we can repair it. Ah. That's it. Sweet. Let's go in there and Let's go see if we can put it down. Oh. Go. There we go. So that's done. Let's keep it open though. But if we go...
Quickly, the air is thin. The little faces turn. No, Mandus. They suffocate. They suffocate.
I don't trust him.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
Oh, did we come down? Yeah. Okay, it looks like this is one we came down with. Maybe we can just pull it though. Let's try it. Oh, okay. We can pull it. It's green.
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
They were never children, they were pigs to begin with. Mandus Saboteur. Returning from Mexico, I was struck again by London's filth, the squalor, the miasma, the rot. Should cut free the dead flesh, allow this wound to heal anew. Oh, so there is a continuation here.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that upon reflection we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in a new motion? and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart. As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. I wonder how much there's left of this game. I kind of feel like we should be close to the ending. But you never know.
Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Landis? You know the answer well enough.
Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through air and lodges in pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period of time, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their cameras in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. Oh man. And then feed them to the pigs. Oh boy. Yeah, I cannot really find anything to smash this thing. How do we smash? There's no stones around. Oh. Do we sabotage this place again, Capo?
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard! Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
That is definitely you. There's a spoon of medicine, I says. Okay, we need to remove them even more. Cool. Oh Lord.
This is your doing, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies! Kill them all!
Anything to save them. Of course, all the awful planet cell from our system is donated to the workhouse, making them perhaps the best fattened unfortunates in the whole of London. Let's go crashing.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
Mandus, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
No! This is not not what I meant. This is not what I meant at all.
No one misses the core. Okay. Okay.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. The pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world!
Oh boy.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
I hope I'm not dead. What? Why? I'm running as fast as I can. There we go. What the fuck now? Those pigs are tenacious. Master them.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
I like this game, or at least how everything has turned out, the dialogue and everything, so awesome. At least this part I'm really fond of. Mandus Precision's company.
But will they be free? Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good?
The worthy. How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
So now we're gonna go back up there then. Wait here. Here, what's now? I suppose jump down on them? Okay, we were not supposed to do that. Good to know. There's nothing really to do over there, right? Okay, then let's try to go back here and again. That was probably it. Are we supposed to have it like this while jumping down? Oh, I hope the water will not rise.
know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Magnus. My great works are almost begun.
It's probably this way. Travel.
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders! We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Oh, haha. Welcome, children.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
I will gather you into the white clouds. Dude, are you gonna burn them up? If I can say. Tomato juice sauce. We're gonna make one big pizza. Ah, so this is the end now? The final place? The veil lifts, the bride is waiting. And in that instance, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew I had to unbuild what I had constructed. This machine was ever mine, and it fell to me to redeem it than myself.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean.
Yay!
Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Okay. Ah, bollocks.
But why did you take my children?
I, Mandus, of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for Philistine, and everything is lost.
EG. Hey, what's up, Ixta? How you doing? Let's see here. Let's hope we are walking in the right direction now, Kappa. Because we have no idea where we're going. Today I was playing Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Nice! Did you have fun times in Amnesia? You finish it? Yeah, I beat them the Dark Descent. It's an incredibly nice game, actually, especially if you play it incredibly late with very loud volume and headsets and play in a very dark room. That game made me Why don't you play custom stories? I might do that here. Fuck. Don't you play custom stories? I mainly focus on beating games. I don't bother too much with mods and so on. Maybe someday when I have time, but now we're beating this game. There we go, that level done.
Mandals descending amongst the spirits. Blood mandals, we are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask, and we will tear the future loose from the ribcage of the present. We will save them.
Something.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan. Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become? I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Oh. Is this it? Man, it kind of like feels almost every level now has felt like this is going to be the end.
I simply loved you all too much.
This feels very much like the end.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blame and gas.
appears. Can I hit those? Oh man, this feels like Half-Life altogether. I can't see shit because of this. That definitely looks like a brain or a heart. We're probably supposed to disconnect them. Holy shit, that disoriented me quite a bit, I must say. Here we go. Touch them all. Make it all vibrate.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
Dry paper soul of the world.
Enoch Edwin Oswald.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
Yeah. How the fuck?
Mandas, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandas, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandas.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandas. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we share. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
No. That is not your place to make that kind of judgment.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Whatever you say, oh sleeping villain.
Please, Manders, no. For your children.
Oh, is this one going to take our brain? This can't be good. But oh well. Did we replace him with ourselves? I'm not entirely sure what we are still, but did we transfer ourselves into the machine? Overriding this.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
Yeah. About time. We beat the game in 3 hours. Oh, this was created by the Chinese Room and published by oh, okay. Nice, but A Machine for Pigs is done. I kind of liked it. Especially towards the end, it became a lot better than... Like when you were descending down, it kind of felt a bit watered down, slow, and you know, kind of like you didn't get anywhere. But after the big twist and so on, it can like sped up and was quite nice progress and everything. I like that.